got the victory. We got the victory in this place. The victory is on our side. Victory shall be mine. If I hold my peace, the Lord will fight your battle. Yes, he will. Yes, he will. Yes, he will. He will fight your battle. Don't wait till the battle is over. Shout now. Glory. Yeah. My. What a mighty God we serve. Angels bow before him. Heaven adore him. What a mighty God we serve. Woo. You ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't seen nothing yet. We shall rise to survive. We shall rise to survive. We shall rise to survive. We will survive.
Grace and peace, family.
Jason Moody, you ain't seen nothing yet.
You ain't seen nothing yet, my brother. We're excited.
IBW family, grace and peace, everybody. Listen, we are back. We have a special guest tonight. And so you do not, what is going on with my chair? You do not want to miss the conversation tonight. I guess we can go ahead and let everybody know tonight we're joined by Lady Patricia Greaves. So we are so excited to have her on tonight. So look, before we bring her on, you know what we need you to do. We need you to like and share. We need you to share this, share it on your timeline, on your news feed. Let everybody know that we are live. IBW is live right now. We're talking about everything March meeting. We're talking about everything women's luncheon. We're talking about it all tonight.
Yeah, brother, we just got off of a conference call on Monday evening with the IBW Men's Fellowship, and it was absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, it was amazing.
It was amazing. I need everyone to stay tapped in. That was the men's call. Tonight, we're going to talk about some things that the women are going to be doing. So no one is getting left out. Bible Way is progressing into the future. We're all moving forward. IYPU is cooking. They're in the incubator, and they're developing. They're in that cocoon.
You always know we got something up the sleeve. You always know we got something up the sleeve.
I mean, we're all moving. The train is moving, and we want you to jump on to stay connected and be aware of what's happening within the organization that you so graciously support and invest in, because you become a direct beneficiary of the wonderful things that are happening within our organization.
Man, Jay, we've been saying it for the last couple of weeks. It is a great time to be a part of International Bible Way. It's a great time to be a part of International Bible Way. It's a great time to be proud that you are a part of International Bible Way. Listen, as always, we always honor our leadership. We honor our chief apostle and presiding bishop, Apostle Willie Rookert and Lady Rookert, our first vice presiding bishop, Apostle Grand Lady Gray. Our second vice presiding bishop, Apostle Vincent Greaves, is on. Good to see you, Apostle. And of course, we're talking to Lady Greaves tonight, but we're going to honor her when she comes on. But we're going to honor her now before she even jumps on the platform. Mother Roberts, so good to see you. And guest, who else we have? Gail, good to see you. Who else do we have on tonight, Jay?
Greg Crawford, Pastor Greg Crawford. Thanks for joining us on tonight.
I see Bishop Griffin is on. God bless you. Good to see you. Listen. We want to bring Lady Greaves on so we can hear what she has to say and we can have a good time talking to her. But let's get our numbers up. Hit that share button. Let everybody on your timeline know that we are live and we are talking to Lady Patricia Greaves tonight. So hit the share button. Also comment in the comments. Let us know where you're watching us from. And let us know if you registered. Have you registered? Have you booked your room? Have you bought your ticket? Have you registered? Have you booked the room? Have you bought your ticket? Jay, I've registered. I booked my room.
Yeah.
I bought a ticket.
Let's go.
And
Let's
I bought
go,
a ticket.
brother. That's what we gotta do.
I may not be in the room for the women's luncheon. But I brought a ticket. We're
gonna be over at that King of Prussia. Over at that good old mall.
Gail says she says she's did all three. All three. Let us know if you
did
all three. Deborah King registered, booked my room, and brought my ticket.
Yes. Good. Love
Book
it.
your room,
it's coming
register, and buy your ticket to the women's luncheon. Listen, we already issued a challenge to the men of IBW that we want to support the women of IBW, and we want to buy tickets. We're buying tickets. Our chief apostle has bought a ticket. Our first vice presiding bishop, Apostle Gray, has bought a ticket, is sponsoring the ticket. Apostle Greaves is sponsoring the ticket. Pastor Moody is sponsoring the ticket. Who else did we have last week that was sponsoring the ticket?
Bishop Haynes is sponsoring.
Bishop Haynes sponsoring.
Apostle Gray sponsoring.
So listen, let's get behind the women's luncheon and let's buy these tickets. Mother Roberts says she's done all three.
Love it. Angela Harris, registered and booked my room. That's what I'm talking about.
Got one more thing to do. Got one more thing to do in the trifecta. Buy the ticket. Buy the ticket to the women's luncheon. It's gonna be amazing, Jay. Jay, if you're ready, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Bring Lady Greaves on and let's let her talk about the luncheon.
All right. Lady Greaves is in the building tonight.
Hello.
Lady Greaves, how are you doing tonight?
All is well. How are you tonight?
We're doing well. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you for having me.
We greatly appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining us tonight and for everything that you've been doing for the ladies' luncheon.
Well, it's going to be an exciting event. I'm happy for the workers' meeting, period. Just fellowship and getting to see a couple of faces we haven't seen in a while, getting through this pandemic, thanking God that things are simmering down. And I just want to talk about the ladies' luncheon that will be happening on that Thursday, March 17th, from the hours of 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Our theme this year is Shades of Green. And when we prayed about it and it came up with Shades of Green, we thought, what is green? Green normally means prosperity, and you got the jewelry, which is jade and emeralds, so you have value. But then you also have to touch the piece about envy. Some people get green with envy. So we're going to come together and discuss all three facets any facets concerning the color green. Ladies, wear your green, wear your best green. We have a beautiful decoration going on, and we need you to be there. Come, everyone. We want the women's department. We want the clergy wives, and we want the missionaries. If you are a woman in IBW, I need to see you at this luncheon. We got fun games, prizes, meet and greet. We got it all going on. We got bags to hand out. We got a game called What's in Your Bag? So put what you need in your bag. You never know. You might win the grand prize. The first 100 people, there will be a special gift inside your bag. I won't tell what it is. You got to be the first one to register. But the first 100 people, Lady Gray will be putting a special gift inside your bag. Awesome. But everyone will get a bag, so please come. We will be practicing social distancing. You will have on your mask. Hand sanitizer will be available. Just letting you know, so you're coming into a safe environment. So don't be afraid to show your face in the house. Donation for this event is only $35. But listen, you got to go online now. It's $35 in advance, but if you come to the door, we got to charge you $45. So please register now. So get our numbers up, and we know that you're coming, and let us be prepared to receive you. When I tell you we're going to have IBW Jeopardy, we're going to be playing that round. There will be a giveaway for that. We will be What's in Your Bag. We're going to do Pearls of Wisdom coming from the women's department, from our clergy wives and widows. And we will also have a special event where we're talking about care for one another, where I'm bringing cards and stamps and envelopes. And I want the younger ladies to select the older lady, and once a month, just sign the card and send it to them. Stay connected in between the months so we can let each other know we're praying one for another, and that you're in our hearts and in our minds, not just at these main events, but throughout the year, because you never know what anyone is going through. So come on out, have fun with us and fellowship, and we're gonna have team building skills, and it's just going to be a good time.
Can I come? I mean, goodness gracious. Like,
you know what?
Can I?
I'll put it this: that is on the table. We've been in our women's sessions and our meetings that we've been having in preparation for this event. That has been something. Can men come? Can men come? I'll get the final say on that in March when we talk to Lady Rookert.
I promise it's okay. I just, you talked about the bags and everything. I mean, I got something. I got my bag.
Well, because you're not the only one that's been asking. Even in our discussions, they've been asking, can men come and be a part of the women's luncheon? Well, we'll have food there, y'all. We're having games. We're having prizes. Just come. And if we have to bring our number, we might let a guy or two come in. We'll see. We definitely have to let Apostle Rookert, you are welcome to come in to give your words of wisdom to the ladies. Apostle Gray, you are welcome to come in. And of course, Apostle Grieve, you're welcome to come in and wave your hand to bless the ladies. And we'll see, because normally at our functions, Apostle John Allen always shows up. And he sits and he dines with us. So listen, I'm not saying no to the fellas yet, but right now, let's get all the ladies in the door first.
Listen, if it's some IBW's having, Apostle Allen is there.
That's correct.
Apostle Allen,
he definitely needs to be Mr. Bible Way. Mr.
Yes,
IBW.
I agree.
Yeah,
I honor Apostle John Allen because he is a World War II veteran, and my heart is with the military. So every time I see him, I just thank him, because if he didn't do what he did then, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing now. But we're talking about the luncheon. Come, ladies, everyone. It doesn't have to be a pastor's wife or a bishop wife. If you are a lady, it's IBW women, all of you, young and old, just come on to this luncheon and have fun and fellowship.
Yeah, and Lady Greaves, just touch on just the intentionality to include other generations, not just other generations, as well as those who may not be a presider's wife or a preacher's wife, right? But you've included other generations to get more insight on things that you can do to make this event really appealing and great for all that attend.
Oh, absolutely. You don't have to be clergy wives. You don't have to be a bishop's wife. If you are female in International Bible Way, we want you at this luncheon. One is because we want to bridge this gap. We want to let you know that we're not just, that's the bishop's wife or the apostle's wife. We are people too. And we want the doors to be flooded open with everybody. We want the youth department. We want missionaries. We want lay people. We want sister. It doesn't matter if you don't have a title or not. If you are a female, we would like you at this luncheon. One, because we want Lady Rookert and Lady Gray to come and greet you and meet with you and talk with you. And just the pearls of wisdom, because we know that everyone that's not even a pastor's wife, but just women in ministry, that you don't have to struggle. You don't have to go through these things alone. There are people that have been doing this for many years, and I think they can impart something into each generation. And we want to know what the next generation is bringing to the table. What do you want to see in International Bible Way? What do you want to see from the women's department? How do you want us to communicate? We was even discussing maybe going on a women's retreat, things outside of the church, just fellowshipping outside of the church. Of course, God is in everything that we do, but sometimes you have to just let your hair down and say a prayer and just have a real live discussion. I understand that the men did their thing and they had a wonderful encounter. The ladies were not invited. I got it. It's fine. But that's the things that we need. We need to connect with each other. We want to build these bridges and not burn them. We want to give everybody a voice so that they can be heard. So I think Shades of Green is a great outlet to start that conversation. Let them know that we are concerned about everyone. Everyone has a soul, and you come in with your issues, but you might leave with some solutions, but you won't know that if you don't show up. And you might be bringing something more to the table. So you might be a lawyer, a doctor, finance, whatever walk you're in. You might be a home care provider. You might own a daycare, and you might be able to give somebody else that information to carry them into their next, whatever their next may be. So we don't have to struggle the way our forefathers did. We can don't make it too easy, because you have to work for what you want. But we want to give you the tools and the resources to do so. So we don't want it to be limited to just pastors' wives and clergy, and you got this big title and you're wearing this big hat. Those days will come. But for this particular event, we want you to just come in with your ideas, fresh faces. And there's a lot of new people in International Bible Way. And we would like to bring them to the table and get their ideas so we can start implementing and making this a more successful women's department.
This is great.
Y'all heard it. It's for everybody.
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 Every woman.
There you go.
I'll get back to you.
We still trying to get in there.
Right now, it's every woman.
We still trying to get in there.
I hope y'all caught what Lady Grief said. Ticket prices now are $35.
$35.
But if you decide that you want to wait until the luncheon the day of to see who's going, who's not going, and you decide that you will go, there's going to be a higher price at the door. So don't wait. Don't wait. This is going to be an amazing time. I mean, if I could, I would be in there.
In my green suit.
You know what I mean?
In your green suit.
You know, Jay.
I'll get me some fresh Stan Smiths with the green tab, white with the green tab, and a nice 4-button, double-breasted, white button green suit. Walk up in there.
Well, you coming a little bit too formal. We don't have to be all decked out in our green suits, but just anything green. So you could come informal, just let it be green. You can come with a green shirt and some slacks. Well, what I'm saying, not the men. Ladies, come with your green skirts and your green shirts.
We almost there, Spot.
I have to see the lady rookie first. You're not getting me in trouble.
Man, I mean, this sounds so amazing. Lady Greaves, this sounds so amazing. Listen, get your tickets now.
Yes,
it's I mean, we keep coming back to it. It's a great time to be a part of International Bible Way. It's an exciting time to be a part of International Bible Way, and the cohesion that's happening within our organization to help move this church forward, to make sure that we are in the right position going into the future is just so exciting. And we see it happening on all fronts.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is amazing.
I think the excitement is, like I said, it's been so long since we all come together to fellowship. The Leadership Summit was amazing. I applaud both of you and everyone in the staff that made that Leadership Summit amazing. But this is something different. This is a fellowship. It's going to be fun. Like I said, we have prizes, we have games, we have giveaways, we got bags. Somebody might even walk away with a Michael Kors, just giving you some interest. Hint, hint. So you never know what's going to happen at the luncheon. So you got to be there. Don't tell about it. Come talk about it. And we need you at the table.
Yeah.
Say that again, Lady Greaves. What you say?
Don't tell about it. Come talk about it. Be there in the seat.
That's that New York thing right there.
New York.
That's that New York thing right there. I love it. I love it. Yeah. Ladies, you want to be in the building. You want to be connected. And those of you who have registered, those of you who have purchased your tickets, you have reserved your room, encourage someone within your community, your church community, or even your job, right? Like this is not just exclusive for IBW women. You got family in Philly, in South Jersey, or in the Jersey, New York area. Hey, I'm coming to King of Prussia. I want you to come with me to this women's luncheon. It's going to be great for us to be there. And with everything that is happening, I'm sure a lot of moms out there, a lot of aunties out there, a lot of grandmas out there, a lot of mimas, nanas, and all of that, right? You need this room. Like you need a room with beautiful women that are living by faith, that are trusting God, that are out here and they're pushing and they're motivating other women of like minds. Will be in this room, and I believe that is going to be something very powerful, and you're going to leave empowered. You're going to leave change just by the different representation of generations that are in there, the different backgrounds and walks of life, people from different geographical locations that are going to be in the room. I'm excited just to even, just be a part of the conversation and be aware of what's happening. So listen, get your tickets now.
Once again,
Because
that's on
the
that
negotiation
Thursday.
at the door is not happening.
Not happening. We're going to have some strong arms at the door. That's going to be on Thursday at 2 p.m. And we got to be on schedule. So we know we'll be at noonday service. We're looking forward to that. But if you see us tip out around 1:30 or so, it's because we're heading toward the luncheon to start promptly at 2. We ain't going to do the finger, but we'll be tipping out about 1:30 or so we can start promptly at 2 p.m.
Yeah.
And it's from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. And we have been asked the question, can people bring their husbands? Once again, I'll defer that to Lady Rookert, and we'll see. But right now, women only. IBW
Right
women.
now, women only.
So that's Thursday, Shades of Green. It's informal. Just any beautiful shade of green that you were wearing. And it's just our color of unity for this year, that we would like to see you prosperous. But we got to talk about that green-eyed monkey. So we want to talk about that too.
That was good, Lady Greaves. That was good. That was good.
It's a
bring the tension. Come on and bring the tension.
We have to cover all bases, and we want to walk away refreshed, renewed, revived, inspired. We want to do it all. And we need fresh new ideas. We need to hear from you. We want to set this platform to give you a voice, because you never know where you're going to end up. So we want to give you some resources and some tools to let you know that IBW women, we care. We care about our widows. We care about our wives. We care about you, God's child. So we need you in the house just for fun and fellowship.
Yeah. And if those who are watching in that Pennsylvania area, Jersey area, and you didn't take off for the whole week, go ahead and schedule that floating time, that vacation time for around noonday, and get in your cars and drive over to King of Prussia for 2 o'clock. It's on. It's going to be on. And so, and it's other things that are happening. But tonight we wanted to really focus on the women's luncheon because women, we celebrate you, we honor you. You're the pillar in so many of our families and so many of our church community. We cannot thank you enough for your prayers, right? My mama prayed for me, my grandmama prayed for me, right? Like
Apostle in them comments cutting up.
Lady Greaves, can you look at your screen and answer this question?
My husband is Apostle Vincent L. Greaves. So to answer the question, yes, I'm very much married. Happily, and we're celebrating 23 years on Valentine's Day.
Woo! This coming Monday.
Yes.
Yeah. Happy early anniversary.
Thank you so much.
And
happy Valentine's Day to all of you. I mean, but we're talking about shades of green.
Shades of
green, not red, green.
Let's keep it green. Let's keep it green.
I like that. Let's keep it green.
This is an exciting event that, as you can see, we're talking about it with excitement because we know the heart behind it. We know the mind behind it and the intent behind it, and we believe in it. And we believe, for every good thing that's going to come out of it. So, ladies, brothers, make sure the women in your lives, the women in your churches, the women in your family have their ticket. Why don't the women's department in our churches, sponsor a day trip? You might can't make it the entire workers meeting. Go ahead and sponsor that day trip. Y'all do your girls trip if you want to go get your nails done first thing in the morning and then hit the road, because we going to Philly, we going to King of Prussia, and you can even do some shopping while you out there. After the luncheon is over, before service, in between luncheon and service, you got to do a little shopping, and you can make it a day trip. And I believe it'll be very beneficial and of great value to every woman that will attend that luncheon.
Well, I admonish you, as has been said, please purchase your tickets in advance. Save yourself the $10. Put it in the offering. So donation for this event is only $35. And if you come at the door, we're not going to turn anyone away. That we've said. And we've been dealing with that issue too. If someone shows up and you got 15 kids, we'll work with you. The point is to show up. Okay.
Yeah.
So we want everyone, young and old, just come. And I'm telling you, I'm not hyping it because we planned it. I'm hyping it because I know it's going to be a success. But we need you to make it a great success. We need you to be in the building, to share your ideas, and to celebrate with us the shades of green and the vision that Apostle Rookett has for International Bible Way. We are in 100% support of that we want to progress and move forward. And we need you to do that.
Yeah. Yep. So Bishop Haynes, you can go ahead and charter your jet and get the women from your ministry to get in your jet and come on over to Philly for the day. Time to have your jet back by Friday morning, right? So that's what we're doing. But Lady Greaves, thank you. We
I
greatly
appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank
Greatly
you so much.
appreciate you.
We're going to continue to do our part. Brothers, men of IBW, let's continue, as they just talked about, to support. Let's sponsor a ticket. Go online and buy a ticket right now. Let's support. This is going to be amazing. So you don't want to miss it.
Absolutely. Listen, told you tonight was about the women. We have other things that are happening, workshops that are happening. We have your preacher looking to sharpen your gift. Come, we're sharing on some preaching themes, preaching in transition, preaching through change, talking about the gospel that changes with Bishop Roger Callens. And we're talking about preaching the life of Joshua, leading and preaching through transition.
Be good, bro.
Dr. Sean Seuss. I mean, you're gonna have a couple of really good workshops. And we have a financial entrepreneurial track that is going to take place, Entrepreneur 101. Also, biblical principles for wealth building with Dr. Angelo Logan, and Minister Yolanda Burgess is going to be teaching entrepreneurship 101. And so, I mean, again, we have a myriad of things. Our Sunday school is presenting. Our women are presenting. Our men are presenting. We're excited about the services, the speakers that we have. Our praise and our worship teams is gearing up. And you know that our music is top tier.
Yes.
Like the music is top tier. The preaching is going to be exceptional, anointed, and life-changing. So it is literally going to be a complete conference. It is going to be a complete conference with training, with education, with worship, the presence of God, prayer, camaraderie, fellowship, food, right? It's a complete workshop for the natural and spiritual man. Conference for the natural and spiritual person. And you want to make sure you connect that entire week, starting on that Tuesday through Friday. Next week, real quick, we are going to announce the winner. Next week, we're going to announce the winner of those who registered early, who registered by January 31st. We are going to announce the winner of the person who will get the free stay. We will announce the winner of the person who will get the free stay. If you registered from January 1st to January 31st, those who registered in December, you're grandfathered in as well. You registered, you're eligible to win a free room. So next week we will announce who that winner is. So, bro, I think those are the announcements for the night.
I just want to reinforce the fact that we are practicing social distancing. I know some people have expressed concern, but even at the luncheon, we will have at least 18 tables. They'll be spaced out. You will be required to wear a mask unless you're eating, and we will have hand sanitizer there to make sure your hands are clean. And and when you go up to get your food, we'll have servers. So just let you know, we're creating that safe environment to maintain safety first. So don't be afraid to come. Just come on, bring your safety gear you need it, but we need you in the building. And don't forget to register. It's only $35. And trust me, it's going to be worth every dime. Between fellowship fun and games, trust me, you're going to come in and have a good time. But if you come at the door, I'm sorry, but you have to give me $10 more. It'll be $45 at the door.
That's it.
Listen, family, the trifecta: book your room, register for the March meeting, and buy your ticket to the women's luncheon. Those are the 3 things we need you to do. Just like we say, like, share, and comment. Book your room, register for the March meeting, and buy your ticket to the women's luncheon. Lady Greaves, thank you so much for joining us tonight. It has been an absolute pleasure speaking and hearing from you tonight.
Thank you for the opportunity. Look forward to working with you further in the future.
If you all aren't convinced tonight from hearing Lady Greaves talk about what's going to happen at the women's luncheon, you got to buy your ticket. You got to buy your ticket. You have to be in the room. You got to book your room and register for the meeting. It's going to be an amazing meeting, but we want to pack out this women's luncheon again. We're still issuing the challenge. Thank you for all of the men and the brothers who have answered the call and have bought a ticket to sponsor a Lady of International Bible Way. So let's continue to support. This is amazing. This is exciting, Jay. Man, you got to get your ticket.
Yeah, got to. More special guests coming up over the next couple of weeks. Lady Greaves doesn't know this, but I'm going to go old school real quick. Nah, I won't do that. I don't. Lady Greaves, we'll talk off camera. But we do have some more content coming up. You'll hear from the women's president. You'll hear from the clergy wives president. You're going to hear from some of our speakers. I'm telling you, these next couple of weeks, you want to tune in on Wednesday just so you can get a snippet. We're going to show you a little bit of what to expect when you get out to King of Prussia. But this is a must. This is a must. You ready to march forward and make sure you are in King of Prussia and hear a word of God, hear a word from God, and be encouraged by the fellowship of the people of God that are gathering from around the world, and get ready for your lives to be changed as we prepare into the future.
I'm make sure you got your dancing shoes as well. You got your dancing shoes. It's been a little while. It's been a little while.
Yeah, go ahead and get that cardio in. Go ahead and start walking.
It's been a little while. Like Lady Greaves said, the November meeting was a little different. That was a little different. Now something broke loose in November, but we already know. We already know in March we may not even make it through that first praise and worship set before it goes crazy. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. Man,
I think it's all just a setup for July.
Yes, man.
That's it.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
It's cyclical.
Right. That's
cyclical. It's cyclical. It keeps going.
That's right.
Keeps going. Every meeting impacts at a greater level. I love it. This is a prelude.
Family, we love you, Jay. I'm good. I think we've covered everything. I mean, I think we can give Lady Greaves the last word.
Well, once again, ladies, I want to see you in the house in King of Prussia on March 17th from the hours of 2 to 5. Your tickets are only $35 in advance. So go to IBW and register, and also purchase your ticket for the luncheon. If not, $45 at the door. So save yourself that $10 and go buy a nice pair of shoes. Nowhere. No, you won't buy shoes for $10. I hope not. But seriously, you can buy a nice cup of coffee at Starbucks. But yes, you can definitely come. All women are welcome. You don't need a title. We just need your presence. So I hope you see you there in March. Looking forward to fellowshipping with you, getting to meet you, getting to know you, and just be in contact and fellowship throughout the year.